plug edging and everything and whatever. Funny story though is I put it on my wish list. I bought like 3 to use as like random gifts for like smaller minor people in the family. My mom saw it on my gift list though on Amazon and also bought like 3 or 4. So when we realized that we had like 7 of these in her house at some point,
you're just like,
yeah, pretty much because I gave one to
everybody
my stepdad.
gets one.
It's like, here, I was gonna put this in your stocking, but you can just have it. And she goes, "Dang it, I bought like 4 of those."
You're like,
I win.
Good on you, Mom, from shopping on my wish list. Hats off, lady. You're the best.
I'd given it to her back around my birthday. I forgot she had it. I guess
that's good.
Something. So that's cool because she bought me an AV receiver off of it that I was not expecting.
That is really cool. Surprise audio equipment.
Yeah. Now I just got to go spend an exorbitant amount of money on speakers.
I don't know if my brother was responding to you or not, but I was talking to him yesterday, and he's talking about some speakers that he bought, and he was like, yeah, it was like audio. Let me see if I can find it. But basically, the speakers themselves are like $550 for a pair of 2 speakers. And I was like, good God, man. He's like, yeah, deployment money. It's fine.
Deployment money. I went for bang for the buck. There's some pretty nice Pioneers out there, apparently, that do pretty well. They're about $100 a speaker.
That's not bad.
Nah. Or, well, $100 per the 2 floors in the center each, and then there's the rears are like $120 for a pair.
See, that's not bad because you're getting a full surround sound
5.1 and everything.
Well, and you can buy it as bits.
Piece it out.
Yeah. I already had them actually. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. I've got the bookshelves somewhere down there, and they're all right.
Ooh, it's all fancy.
And then eventually I'll move those downstairs with the rest of the set. And I was like, yep, it did pretty well. I'll just end up going with those. Damn, my monitor's all fucked up.
Oh, do you have the arms?
Yeah.
Jelly.
My webcam like Velcro did the top of it, so. I'm gonna assume we're not supposed to see anything other than a green box.
Green box, you say?
Yes,
Green
I also
box,
see
I
the
say.
green box. Is it a Merry Christmas?
That would be a green box that Varis drew at some point.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, while we're waiting here.
I think I'm good. I'm just double checking my notes.
Oh, I can make it other colors though.
What's everybody been playing over this break?
Red Dead.
Not a damn thing.
I keep forgetting. I keep watching Netflix late at night, and I see whatever Alden's gamer tag is
Stinky
playing
Corpse.
Red Dead
Stinky
Redemption.
Corpse,
Stinky
yeah.
Corpse. And it's just like, damn, that dude has put in a ton of time.
Yeah, I'm only to Rhodes, so.
I think that's where I'm at, but you
Second
must be
real
doing a
time.
ton of side stuff or something, or only playing when I see you on.
I get so sidetracked by stuff, and it's not like when I was playing stuff before where I would just leave the deal on because my kids would get into it and then do stuff I didn't want them to on the Xbox. So I've had to lock it down pretty hard. Wow,
Can't have that.
super distracting.
Where the shit are you guys? There we are. I found you. Okay, so the recap that I can give you from the last time we played was that. So, well, here's a handful of things mixed into everything. You guys found the iceberg, and the shaman chick told you, like, hey, look, like, the dragon's kind of keeping my people here. If you guys really want to deal with that, great, because then my people can leave, because otherwise we're just going to die here. The rest of her people fucking wanted you gone because they just think the dragon's going to kill them if you guys stick around. So they don't trust you. But she let you down through a secret hole in her hut.
Phrasing.
Yes. And then you guys came down and explored a little bit. You found the dude who was
Sick.
quarantined
Yeah.
down here. And he gave you guys the things that are spikes on your shoes, the name of which
Crampons.
that's what it is. And then you guys explored a little bit more. You found the room of frozen giants, killed some kobolds. Explored a little further and found a room full of kobolds that one of them had a name. I'm sure Cody would remember. But tried to convince them not to fight you. And then an ice troll came in and tried to fight you guys anyway. And then another one beat up a little bit. But you guys dealt with that and moved on. And then you found another quote unquote treasure room where there was an entire ship that had been deconstructed and reconstructed inside the iceberg, with a treasure chest in it. And if I remember correctly, the entire went into the bag of.
Sorry, you cut out for a second.
If I remember correctly, your chest ship went into.
Your audio is real funky right at the moment, bud.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. It's not just me.
It's okay. Hold.
You just chop, 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 chop. Your video's not great either, but
There, he has ears now.
Ah,
Maybe.
better.
just
Little
read the first couple pages of the phone book to us real quick.
Yeah, I don't have the phone book.
Bark,
Let's
bark.
see.
Yeah,
Let's
that
see.
makes sense.
Can't
We
believe they
promise
still
to
make
attempt to
that.
return on every item purchased in our stores on Target.com.
Sounds better.
Okay, cool. So I don't know where I cut out there, but you guys found another treasure room. Right?
Yes. Something
Had
about
an
a chest
entire
in a bag.
Right. So it had an entire ship in it, which had a chest on it. And if I remember correctly, the entire chest went into the bag of holding.
Yes.
That's
I
fun.
remember.
Sure.
I don't remember that at all. That's great.
Me neither.
There was a chest
it cannot
on the
fit.
ship.
I thought that was the 1,000 GP worth of random treasure.
It very well could have been.
But we
that.
just threw it in the bag, maybe.
I think you threw it in the bag because otherwise you're not gonna carry
It's
that
just
shit
a
around.
pile of
Because
gold.
it was like
Well,
a treasure
I kind of
chest.
wanted a chest, and that just made the most sense to me.
So
How did...
because I think that the idea was that you guys thought it might have been a trap, just because
No.
it was
Or
sitting
a
wide
mimic.
open, full of shit, and just chilling.
In the middle of an ice cavern.
Right. So you guys took it and nothing happened. So you guys assumed you were good until you made it out of the room and 2 ice trolls attacked you guys. Yeah. So then you guys dealt with them, and that pretty well leaves us where we were. So let's do this,
Where's everybody else?
and then this.
Oh,
they-
the following 2 of our members will not be here tonight.
Oh.
Since Scott is in New York for 2 more days, you wanted to take the time to spend more time with family.
Like he's not playing D&D with his brother.
Family.
Right, I mean, originally the plan for both of them was they were available today. So,
Yeah.
but that's fine. We're moving on. All right. So you guys are here dealing with this. George was kind of far off. I'm going to assume that he comes to group back up with you guys at the end of this. Varis is also a little ways off, but
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I'll let you guys do that. So you guys had found, which I'm sure you guys can see on your map around the corner, a hole that leads down. But you were also told by, I want to say his name was Clarence, the kobold.
Sounds
That
familiar.
sounds about right.
No, I think Malva's befriended one of them.
Right. He told
befriended
you
is
that
definitely in air quotes.
he told you that McCath, the wizard tiefling that you guys are after, is more than likely on this level of the iceberg. That there is a way down to the dragon's lair, and you guys know about that, but that McCath is likely on this level.
Okay.
We weren't able to get a long rest, were we?
No, you guys have
we
been
got a
attacked
short
pretty
rest.
well left and right, but yeah, you guys get short rest.
Because I'm at full health. And I used some hit dice at some point.
I did not get hit the last round, so yeah.
There's also like if you guys needed to take a long rest, we could do that. You guys would probably feel safe back in that room with the quarantine guy. Maybe not like right next to him, because
We
he's
healed
supposed to be
him.
sick. But
Yeah,
you
we
guys
healed him.
did heal him. But he was gonna wait for somebody else to come down and check on him. But
I don't know.
if you guys
Edwin, you're
wanted
looking
to make
pretty
your way
rough.
back over there, you guys probably could rest there.
I would love a long rest. That would be great.
Yeah, you're looking pretty hurt.
I can give you a
Let's-
greater HP potion.
Yeah,
Let's
I was
just-
gonna say, I
Like
have
44.
Let's just say that we went and long rested
All right.
after our last endeavor.
All right,
Is that
Tell
well,
me
that
how-
does reset my magic, so...
Tell me how you're
In
getting
the
there.
middle of an ice fortress
How
where
we're
ice
getting
trolls
there?
have been watching and walking around.
Because I'm fine with you guys going back there and doing that. I just want to know the path that you took back there.
I would
I
say
was gonna-
retrace where we've been.
I was gonna take the long way
Yeah,
Yeah.
just take
Around
camera
the
around the
circle?
edge.
around.
Yeah, around the circle.
So I'm gonna move you guys' tokens for a second.
I don't like this.
No, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Can I go ahead and give myself health then?
No, just hold up.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Okay.
I want to group you guys up so that I can make this actually happen a little bit better.
Rubbing my Dorito in.
I hope you
Who's-
think
who's
about that
messaging me
every
here?
single time
Every-
you brush with it.
It's no longer a Groomerang, it's a Dorito.
Oh yes, the Comarito.
The Gomarito.
Now I want
Yeah.
Doritos.
Hold on.
All right, so here's the
Yeah.
deal.
Super loud, I apologize.
You guys get to about here.
Of course,
And-
they else would have done this already.
And where's my ruler? And I wanted to show to others. Meh? You see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so out of this room
I'm
comes
sorry, this-
charging.
We need to
What?
stop. This list of Dorito flavors has Cool Ranch as number 12 out of 18.
That's wrong. Show me this
Very
list.
incorrect.
So fucking
Come on.
wrong.
Link that list.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted, okay? Wrong.
I need to see this.
Exists Nacho Original Flavor and Cool Ranch.
Exactly. Pretty much in that order, and everything after that is just whatever.
Okay, Okay, scrolling to the bottom. Need to look at it the other way around.
Okay, they do have nacho cheese as the winner. They have like salsa verde as number 3, and it tastes like shit.
Okay, yeah. So, Cool Ranch definitely would probably be,
Easily
Two
my number 2.
but spicy nacho is actually pretty good.
I guess I haven't had that one, maybe. I didn't like
Did you
salsa
read the-
verde.
Did you read the paragraph that went along with Cool Ranch?
No, I just got too upset and saw red.
Cool Ranch
I guess
is the
blue.
best flavor. I hope you choke on the Dorito shards. Also, this is my stop. Yes, it's but
I don't
writer
like
on the
ranch.
internet site I read on the bus.
And it's my ranking. He admits that they're either a Cool Ranch person or nacho cheese person.
You can be both.
I like them both pretty good, man.
I swap back and forth. I don't even like ranch that much. This is
I'm on
not
the side of
range.
right. Also, you're probably the kind of people who think nothing
Oh,
of
I'm
dumping
so
Cool Ranch
right.
strips in the
I
same bowl
love
as nacho
ranch.
cheese.
So the spicy sweet chili ones are weird because I can't tell if I actually like them or not.
I don't think I've
They're
ever
maybe
had them.
too sweet.
Oh,
could
the
maybe
I
topping
remember
jalapeno. I've
the
had
jacked
those, they're
ones
not
being
bad.
okay, but
The
maybe
jacked
not
ones
too
were
bad.
okay, but not better than
No.
than Cool Ranch.
Oh, the chili lemon. The
Jimmy
rolled
Mountain.
ones.
The
Oh,
rolled ones
God.
I've never
They got
had.
2 of the rolled ones on there, I think.
I've never
There's
even
another one
seen
somewhere.
this. Oh, the Dynamitos or whatever.
Yeah, those were good.
I've never
Yeah,
even
no.
heard of those types.
No.
Of...
I don't like it. I just don't like it. That's
All right, I apologize for the detour.
You're good. You're good. All right. So out of this
Someone
room
on the internet
here-
was wrong.
out of this room here comes someone charging in like bright green and red. Hold on. What's up,
Santa
dude?
Claus.
Boom, Krampus. He just
Oh,
turned this
okay.
into a Christmas themed one shot. Boom!
Aw,
What's up?
Hey, bud, you've got good hair.
Yeah. I ate a cookie upstairs with my mom.
You ate a cookie
Alright.
up there with your mom?
Yeah. It's a chocolate chip one.
Chocolate chip one. I had chocolate chip cookies earlier.
Nice.
Your son's got a good haircut at the moment.
It needs to get trimmed a little bit.
Nah, man.
Not like
He-
trimmed, but like cleaned
He's
up.
got the one eye.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Flip over.
Shut it.
Do the...
Yeah. Which
So
I
is
no
he-
longer have, and mine just looks bad. But whatever.
Is he really digging that new My Chemical Romance album?
So I just found out that he was putting out. I don't know that he's putting out a new album as My Chemical Romance, is he?
Your mic's in a weird spot or something now.
Yep, he had it pointed down. What's up,
There we
buddy?
go. That's much better.
I didn't know that he was. Is he putting one out with My Chemical Romance, or is it just him?
That was a joke.
I'm pretty sure he has a solo album coming
The
out.
only thing I know Jared Way is working on at the moment is comic books.
Well, there's that, and then the Netflix thing.
Yeah, but that's related to comic books.
It is,
Oh.
but it's its own
I don't know how-
show, which he's starring in.
Oh, is he? I didn't know
I'm
that.
pretty sure he's starring in it.
See, I knew he was writing all that stuff for Animal Imprint over at DC, doing stuff like Doom Patrol and things like that. So I didn't know how much work was going into Umbrella Academy anymore.
No, I heard this on the radio, so I have no fucking idea. But I heard that he's starring in that, but we'll see. All right, so
That's
dude
wild.
charging out of the room, right?
Red and green.
Red and green, bright red and green. He comes charging out of here, and he's like looking over his shoulder, so you can't really make out until he stops right in front of you, and
Nope.
it looks.
Nope. I would like to go hide in this corner over here. Random dude just comes out of nowhere.
But this dude, oh god damn it, my voice is cutting out again, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
bit.
Better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The light on Discord turned and it's red again.
What's
I'll tell you what.
on?
I'm maybe gonna change servers.
To which one?
Is that a thing? Can I do that?
You can't, I can. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I moved us to US West to see if that helps.
Should work great for me.
Yeah, it should work great. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, dude, the punchline I think got cut off. Dude comes running out of here. Can't make out who he is until he stops right in front of you and turns and faces you, and he looks exactly like Varis.
Oh, weird.
My God, he was
What's
telling
with
the
the red and
truth.
green? It's too clean.
Nope. I
And
immediately
shiny.
come back out of stealth, and I'm
Okay,
just
I
standing next to
understand it's
Varys like,
shiny.
I didn't think you were serious when you said there were other yous.
Usually not in the same universe at the same time, but you know what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So he's gonna tell you like, look, I need your help. There's something terrible going on, and you have to come with me. And so he, without
In this
waiting for any
oh.
kind of response, he steps up and casts a spell, and you guys are now floating through something that looks similar to hyperspace.
Okay.
But just full of Varises instead of stars.
Yeah, and so there's just random openings where you guys can get a glimpse at
Thought I
Varys
was
and other
kidding about
lives
the
and
Christmas
stuff.
one shot, but apparently not.
And so along the way, this Varys is going to explain to you guys that, like where he's taking you, you guys don't really exist. There was an accident.
Well, I do.
Well, kind of. He's not from this dimension either. It's kind of one of those weird Rick situations where
I knew
he
that's where
maybe
you're going
killed
with
the
this.
entire team in this area, but here's the deal. So it's okay. He's gonna put you guys in the bodies of some other people real quick, and you'll be okay. So it's just the three of you that are coming through. The rest, the other two, just don't make it, or at least don't make it into the right bodies.
Let me just throw my character sheet out the window for a minute.
I'm glad we
Um,
got back up to full health. Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay if you go in and go take a long rest. You're not gonna
it's
need it.
fine. Not a big deal.
Which way are you going? It doesn't matter.
Oh dear God.
Oh, I gotta be the
little-
Grinch.
It's little what is her name?
Or little
Lindsay
Susie.
Lou or whatever.
Cindy
Cindy
Lou
Lou.
Who.
Cindy.
Cindy Lou Who.
Okay, so here's the deal. I have assigned these to you guys, so hold on a second.
Oh man. So we don't get to call dibs. We're just one of them, right?
No, nope, you're just one of them.
I can't wait to role play.
Phrasing.
So, Jason,
Yep.
that's you.
Let's have a look.
Westling.
God damn it! I knew it. I knew it'd be Cindy.
Oh, the
And-
Grinch. Dope.
Hold
Oh,
on.
sweet!
Would it be real? I thought it'd be Rudolph.
Well,
Stefan, you're
part
aware
of the
that
deal
I
with
played.
this. Go ahead.
I was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in a third grade play.
I did not. That's hilarious.
My bonds,
Cody was Santa.
The things I'm attached to, Whoville and the Santa Claus that fixed my tree are my shit.
So,
I'm loving this already.
so he also explains to you along the way that basically the idea here is that he comes. Well, he now resides in a world that is basically about Christmas. So it's a very snowy place, and they kind of just love their Santa. The problem is that Santa's been acting really weird lately. And he's pretty sure that Santa's been taken and replaced.
This is unacceptable.
Is the new Santa? Is he really skinny? Has like a skeleton face?
Well, see, the problem is that he looks exactly the same.
Okay.
But it's just, I'm
It's an
wagering a
illusion
bet
spell.
that there's something wrong there. And Varis makes the alternate Varis makes like some kind of odd remark that maybe makes you think that he caused this.
Not surprised at all.
So it's maybe a problem, but it's cool. I trust you guys. You guys can fix this.
Fine. It's fine.
So yeah, you guys are gonna land in your new bodies here in a minute, and I believe you're all three together. Just the idea is that you're gonna land in the town of You'll Be Shitfaced. Okay.
All right.
I believe you guys are all in the tavern, just having a good time and celebrating. But you're not gonna be aware of anything all that much. So when you land, just know that you're gonna want to look around town. There's a stable
So
called Singing in the Reindeer. So you'll want to hit that up to grab your mounts to help the travel.
Good.
I switched
So
my
there's a-
alignment.
You
to
mean I'm not just riding
good.
Rudolph here?
It's gonna be weird.
There is a magic shop if you need anything called Presence of Mind. Presents.
I'm 2 feet tall. You made me smaller.
There's a weapons and armor shop called Holy Knight. Knight with a K. It's okay.
Good. The puns.
And then there's a I didn't read this one beforehand, but there's a marginally clean whorehouse run by a Figgy Pudding. It's called the Nutcracker, so if you guys need that, you check that out. But yeah, the idea is that you're gonna want to head to Santa's North Pole area, right, and deal with that. But you're gonna land in this town and just
I'm a fighter bard.
I need to back up. Do we think Santa Claus got kidnapped or he's just missing or something?
captured, replaced. So there is a
Replaced.
Santa there. Varys is pretty certain that it's not the real Santa.
Got some sort of
Not this
doppelganger
Varys, the other
situation.
one.
He might have summoned something that took over.
This is gonna be the Santa Claus robot from Futurama, isn't it?
Ho, ho, ho.
Okay, I'm still kind of reading through what I can do here. This is great.
So-
Yep. Take you guys' time.
Here's something that I've got 2 questions.
Yes.
One, does the other Varis smell as bad as regular Varis?
I mean, he was clean and
he smells
shiny.
like peppermint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe like a lot of scotch.
Good. Question 2.
Yeah.
Is there going to be some sort of combat round where we have to sing an impromptu Christmas carol?
Please,
I mean,
I'm a bard.
that's entirely up to you.
Okay, well, I just know most of these Christmas specials have a sing-song element to them, typically.
But I don't have any spells.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of this is that I
I can.
I changed things up enough to where you're not playing the same class as you normally would.
I actually like it. I think you did a really good job so far. I have enough stuff that I'm familiar with, but I'm another class.
I don't have
And
night.
I think everything should be there if you need control.
I think so. I don't think I can. Well, of course, this is a PDF, so I can't just like.
Can't just
cast it
click.
into the
And
chat, but
I
that's
wanted
fine.
to just throw them in, but that seemed like more time than I wanted to spend.
It's just a D20 plus spell attack bonus, so it shouldn't be that hard to do.
This who Grinch?
I mean, I already do everything manually anyway, so no change for me.
Actually, maybe that's a good
So-
point. Maybe I just need to go get my dice bag and just do
Ooh,
this. the
yeah,
old
that's a
way.
good idea.
Do it. You guys should have control of your tokens now. Jason, can you confirm that?
So I've got the Grinch, and I can move.
Okay. So what is your HP?
My HP is very low. It is 24. I'm gonna
That's
miss.
not that low.
I'm gonna
Ask
miss
Cindy
my
what his is. What's your AC?
7 HP.
My AC?
No, Jason first.
My AC 17. Good God, he's got the same AC as my regular dude.
The Grinch is gonna be fine. All right, Cindy, HP and AC.
HP is 12,
Yep.
Oh, good God.
and my armor class is 13.
13. All right, perfect.
Yeah, my armor class
And
is
I have ways to fix that, but so read through some of
AC
these.
was 14.
health.
I'm basically a frost mage, frost sorcerer.
That's fun.
Where is health?
Okay.
Should be center
Oh,
column
34. There it is.
34. All
It's
right.
little.
This is fantastic.
I'm used to that.
Okay, so you guys should have control of tokens. You guys should be able to see names. Actually, the bars you probably can't see because I set this up wrong.
I can see my bar. I just can't see others.
Yep.
Right. Let me change this to all players.
That's the
Okay, that should have fixed it. And forgive me, You'll Be Shitfaced was the name of the tavern. You
Okay,
guys are actually in Wonderfell.
Wonderfell. Good.
Wonderfell. So your mission is to probably wrap up the night in the tavern, do what you need to do, and hit up the shops, and then head north.
Okay.
So
Onward to the South Pole.
So,
All right,
are,
so I heard there was a stable, there was an armory, there was an inn, maybe something, a whorehouse,
whorehouse
maybe a
and
who house.
a magic shop as well.
Ooh, magic shop. Well,
Who
yeah, I guess
are-
I'll be marching my tiny butt over there. I don't know what I'll need, but I'm sure they can tell me.
Well,
Not
they're
right.
going to be pretty open about what they have.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I wouldn't
what
mind
you
some
need would
healing
probably be good.
potions.
Healing potions. Yeah, you can probably get that at a magic shop. That's
Armor.
fine.
I also don't know how much money I have.
Yeah. I'm
So
not
let's
really sure.
say that you guys all have bags or pockets full of candy canes, and that's accepted as currency.
What's the exchange rate on candy canes to peppermint?
what's the exchange rate of Dwight Buck or Shroot Bucks to Stanley Eccles?
So yeah, if you guys want, you guys can all grab a couple. I'll say 2 potions, and
Sure.
we'll
I'll
go from
take
there.
2 potions. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But the shopkeep tries to persuade Cindy into buying this special wand.
Okay. Got my attention.
I'm gonna need to know what kind of wand that is, please and thank you.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Since you're
Not FNF.
If I feel like it.
since you're the pun king this evening.
I don't even know if I've got a good one. That's what's sad. So it's just gonna be essentially a wand of magic missile.
But
But
the magic missiles are Christmas tree ornaments.
The magic missiles themselves are in the shape of Christmas trees.
They're like you see like a
Well-
red with ball with like spiraling silver lines around it that just goes.
and the wand itself is essentially a Christmas tree.
There you go.
Oh, it just looks like a little Christmas tree with a
Mhm.
little star on top.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Perfect.
Uh,
I cannot edit this thing. Okay.
it is
What is
PDF.
that?
I created a notepad.
That's
Little
okay.
notepad so I can keep track.
Okay,
You
do we
guys
need to-
don't have 2008 Acrobat installed for free?
No, why?
I have
Why would
Fox-
Is that what it is? No,
Yeah.
it's like 2012. I think it's like 2012.
This is just Chrome.
And
I'm using
I'm mostly
Firefox.
joking, but it's Adobe got lax about their security on older ones because they didn't want to keep their licensing servers running. So they just said, if you own this product, here's the key. It'll work forever. And they posted it on their website
Oh, nice.
for
Nice.
everybody to get.
I did not know that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So yeah, we're good. So I'm gonna read this thing real quick. So let's say it's the following morning after, a nice night of drinking. So a thin mist rolls through Wonderfell from out at sea. Every shop and home decorated, each with a tree. Arctic terns call above and carolers sing, for everyone knows Christmas is coming. 'Tis the town phrase, and the day dost grow near. So purchase your weapons, your potions, or deer, but do make haste, crack the whip, as they say, for there is but 1 week until Christmas Day.
We got a week.
Good.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So I've got my potions. I've got weapons that I'm pleased with.
Yeah, I
Okay.
assume I have the equipment that's listed.
Yep, we got all that.
I know you mentioned that there's a tavern. Do you think we'll need to go and get some tips or talk to the townsfolk to see what's going on, or do you think
No,
we've got
you're
enough
good.
to go on?
Varys told you to head north. Get to the North
Okay.
Pole and just you guys probably would ask around about the best way to get there. There's a road that pretty well leads north. It's only about a 2-day ride. So
So we better get going, because that knocks us down to 5 days to actually locate the bastard.
you'll be fine.
So-
mean, he's pretty well in his shop. No worries there.
So shall we
Adjourn.
go to the stables and pick up what I assume are reindeer?
Yeah, but Rudolph probably doesn't need one, right?
Can we both just pile on to Rudolph?
Actually,
Cindy probably can just fine.
yeah.
The Grinch, on the other hand,
I mean,
Can I ride Max?
I forgot about Max. Oh, speaking of which,
Do you need to know what
I'm
his?
kind of curious now.
HP
I was
and
going
AC
to say,
are.
if we had 2 more people, who were they going to be?
Oh no, Max is just my companion. Like
yeah, Max is
Oh.
just a companion.
I'm essentially like a hunter type character, I think.
You are Ranger. Does Max have HP and AC?
Yeah. So his HP is 12, his AC is 14, his speed is 40, and his perception is +6.
All right, so you should have a Max token now.
Thank you, bud.
So the other two were going to be
That's a good point. What were the other two?
Hermie from Rudolph, the elf, the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
elf. And fuck, who was it?
Was it the mountain climber guy from
Yukon.
Rutherford? Yep.
Yukon. Yeah.
Fun fact.
I was gonna go with that kid.
Or-
probably Santa's
or-
son.
The other option was Bumble, the Yeti.
Okay. See, I thought we'd run into him as a villain.
Yeah, see, that'd be fun. But no, he was one of the player characters that were here. So, all right, so you guys, Rudolph's cool with Hermie riding him, but Rudolph's pretty small. So the Grinch is gonna need his own reindeer.
What are you talking about? I'm 6 foot.
I'm letting people know what they're missing out on.
All right, so you guys are gonna head north, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. So about halfway into the trip, you notice what appears to be a gingerbread house on the trail.
Fuck.
Consists of a cozy-looking home, an outhouse, and a small shed.
Gross.
It's
Start
candy.
nomming
It's
up.
garishly decorated with candies and icing
of
and
sweets.
looks delicious.
I'm already walking over, like,
I'm lawful good. I
or
can't
on
just
my
start
mount.
randomly
Or am I
using his
riding
house.
Rudolph, or did I get my own mount?
That's up
Now
to
you're
Rudolph, I
riding
suppose.
me.
Okay, well, I'm like pulling your antlers towards the house.
I mean, I'm going that way.
All right, so you guys,
I'm like less than 2 feet tall and weigh like all of 30 pounds or something, so there's probably not a lot of torque there. Ooh,
So
better
as you
yet, I'm
guys
just like
get
hanging off
closer-
like right side, like let's go.
you guys get closer. Two gingerbread people come out to meet you. It's Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread.
This map.
Hello, can
Um,
I eat your house?
and so Mrs. Gingerbread's
Maybe
gonna,
just the
she's like,
shed?
no, you can't eat the house, but if you want, you guys can come in for dinner. It's getting towards the end of the night, and you guys are welcome to stay for dinner if you would like.
What are you making for dinner?
I bet they have hot
Oh,
cocoa.
We'll have to go inside and see. And yeah, of course, hot cocoa. We've got hot cocoa if you guys would like
I'm
some.
marching in the door.
I figured they would be having Cindy Lou Who for dinner.
Don't care, hot cocoa.
Okay, so they're gonna take you guys back to the kitchen. At least Cindy. The other two of you can
I'll-
decide on your own.
I'll tag along.
Apparently, my character is wholly trusting. Criminally so.
Whoop. All right, so the two of them are gonna kind of. Oh, I got Cindy too. Apparently, we're gonna move down here, and Mrs. Ginger is gonna start working on the food, like on putting together the pot of food, and Mr. Ginger's gonna grab you each a cup of hot cocoa.
Woo!
I'm drinking
I-
my nog.
Put a
So
little whiskey in mine.
She pulls out a large pot and places it on the stove, and begins
Oh my, it's
to
bigger
heat
than
up
I
the
am.
stove.
I was about to say Cindy sized.
Maybe a little bigger.
What are we having?
I like that Cindy's German, apparently.
So
Why
after a
wouldn't
few minutes of avoiding the question, Mrs. Ginger will finally turn around and say, "Why, you, of course."
Well, I didn't bring
Ah.
anything. Was I supposed to? I didn't get the invitation.
Just the part where we roll for initiative.
Where we do this number.
Yep.
I have no idea what these guys' initiative are.
+2.
Well,
Okay. That sounds about right.
20.
mine's 5 total. Because I have a +4. Good first roll, right?
Mhm.
What was yours? 4?
5 total.
5.
Because I have
He
a
has
plus 4.
He has a plus
Nice.
4.
What was Cindy?
I got 10.
10. Okay. And then I don't have a damn clue what I'm doing.
Oh, I guess Max just goes on my turn.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I think that makes it easier. Where is initiative on this fucking stat block?
Center middle for me, anyway.
Yeah, it's right next to
monster
armor
stat
class
blocks
for
are
me.
a little different.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget. They're not like character sheets, are they?
I don't actually think initiative is on here. So Dex is 2. Give me my roll. There we go. Okay.
Is anybody streaming this, by the way?
I am. I like saving this.
All right. So Rudolph, you're gonna be up first here when you hear the news that you were for dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up here. Yeah, we'll do it there so Grinch can get around me.
Donkey kick him in 2.
I'm gonna attack him with my great sword.
All right.
Excuse me, what? Out of
Rudolph
character.
is
Sorry. What?
Oh.
Rudolph's a little savage in this.
I'm picturing the Rudolph kind of like the picture there, not like anthropomorphic, like buff reindeer.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm a
if you look
tiefling.
closely, you're all pop characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's even better.
Do I just add standard proficiency?
For
it should
attacks and
all be
strength
on
plus
there already.
proficiency.
So,
But yeah, like
I
my
meant
weapons
to
all have their
roll.
full bonus.
yeah. So Rudolph, if you're doing your great sword, you roll a +5 with your attack.
Oh shit. So 23.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, that hits. I have no idea what the HT is, but that hits.
And then 10 damage.
Yep. Got
And
it.
then I get to attack again.
Dude, does he
And
really?
it's
Yeah,
about this
dual.
point that
Make
Cindy's
2
sitting there
attacks,
like,
actions per round.
oh, I get it now.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
That one is a 10.
10 on attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, okay.
You guys are essentially level 3, I believe.
Yeah, that's what my stat sheet says.
And that one
So
hits
you're not
for
fighting anybody, come on.
15. Now, can I sing while I'm doing this?
You really fucking swing for 15?
Yeah.
2d6
plus
plus
5,
Jesus,
so I rolled
that'll do
10.
it. That'll do it. Yeah, okay, cool.
Lydia's waving.
Hi, Lydia.
I'm sorry, I
Listen,
wasn't paying
I'm-
attention. How are you doing
It's okay.
today?
I
How are
think you're singing as an action.
An action? Okay. Well, it says I can sing to inspire teammates for 1d6. I'm guessing that's
Yeah.
added to their
Yeah.
spiel. Okay.
To their
Are you-
damage.
Are you a barbarian?
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
bard fighter.
Bard
Rudolph the
fighter, yeah,
Red-Nosed
bard fighter.
Barbarian.
And then I want to say that I'd have to find it, but I want to say that the Yukon, the rock climber dude, was a barbarian.
Okay. See, now this makes me want to go do like
What?
make a custom character like in an actual game that is a bard and barbarian.
Wouldn't the Yeti be the barbarian?
He might have been. I don't remember. Let's find out real quick here. Bumble is
Bumble, that's the.
a monstrosity.
He's a druid.
Yeah, that would work too.
So yeah, Yukon is a barbarian. Exactly as Jason wants. He's a level 2 barbarian and a level 1 bard.
Love it.
Okay. Gingers are up. So Mr. Ginger's pretty pissed at Rudolph.
Come at me, bro.
I need to yeah. Perfect. So he's gonna swing his candy canes at you. He got one in each hand. Where's my attack rolls? I don't. +5 to hit. Okay. I only rolled a 10. I think I missed.
You hit.
Oh, did I? Okay,
14
cool. So I rolled a
AC.
15. No. I rolled a 5, a 10 total.
Oh.
The second one, I rolled a 10 +5, so 15. So the second one's gonna hit. I do 8 +3. 7. 7 damage with a candy cane. And so Mrs. Ginger's gonna. She was prepared for there to be a battle. So she's holding a what are those things called?
Action?
A wreath.
No, hold on.
U-log.
A piping bag of icing. And she's gonna squirt icing at Cindy here. Actually, it's a 15-foot cone, so she's actually gonna move first to get Rudolph as well. Rude. Dope. And my roll. Where's my bonus on this? Actually, it's a dex save. So the two of you need to make a dex save, and I'm actually gonna make Mr. Ginger make one as well.
Is my careful magic a reaction or anything?
Careful magic gives bonus to friends, right?
Yeah, spend a spell slot and can protect 5 teammates basically from damage. I assume per turn, maybe.
For a turn, yeah. I think that makes sense. I'm fine with that. As a
But
reaction.
is it a reaction or an action?
I'm fine with it as a
defensive?
reaction.
Because I kind of want to use it, but I don't know. I can't see the other two, so it's kind of wasted. We'll see how this first round goes.
1.
I just have no HP. Oh,
Yeah.
you need a dex save, I think.
Dex save from both of you.
I had +3.
And Mr. Ginger succeeded on his.
I failed actually. Sorry, I failed. I failed horribly.
What is
Not a
it?
crit fail, but it's an 8.
Okay,
No,
that
I
is a
crit
failure. I need a. You crit failed?
Yeah. I rolled a 3
Okay, you're gonna
total.
fall. You're gonna fall prone as you slip on the icing.
On icing.
So
And take how much damage?
yeah,
from the
where's that
fall
at?
And the icing.
So here's the deal.
I'm dead.
The icing is acidic. So you're taking acid damage. So you're each going to take 7 damage right now, and you are essentially grappled. You're kind of stuck in place. So you can make a strength check each turn as it comes around. It's just a 10 to get out. And if you don't, you're going to take the 7 damage again. So Cindy, why don't you go ahead and make your strength check there?
Yeah, I hope I can move the fuck on out of this. That's highly unlikely. Would you like to know how much strength I have, boys?
-2 or something,
2.
yeah?
That's not a +2. That's a solid baseline. 2 minus 4. Do you know what I just rolled?
4?
It's a 5 if you can't read it. So
Oh,
that's an unnatural 1.
All right, well, you're going to take 7. Well, actually, it's not just flat 7. Let me roll the die.
I hope not, because I'm going to die.
How much health do you have?
It's 7. It's 7.
Cindy's dead.
Cindy's unconscious.
I have 12 HP total. I took 7, and then I had 5, and then I took 7 immediately.
Ow!
I am dead. I should have used that reaction, boys.
All right, so Grinch, you are up.
Turns out I'm not a frontline fighter here.
Rudolph, I'm deducting your 7 damage on your health bar.
All right. So I'm gonna
Okay,
stand
I'm down
here.
to 20.
Oh no, I just did it. You're good. You're at
No,
27.
because I took 7 earlier.
Okay.
No, just now.
So,
Yeah, but I took 7 from Mr. Ginger.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
is everyone dead?
No,
I think he's got
No.
more
Oh, Jesus,
HP
I
at
did the
least,
wrong
but it's
thing.
close.
All right, so first I'm gonna bite with Max.
Max, okay.
Mhm.
On Ginger, Mr. Ginger.
Yes, on Mr. Ginger. It's +5 to hit, and I rolled a 15, so 20 total.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So 1d6 plus 3, so 5 total damage.
Yeah, he's dead. He crumbles, and Max finishes chewing the bite he took.
Okay, so. Okay, so I'm gonna move here. So I think I've got the range for it.
Yeah, that I'm fine with that. Are you not a ranged character?
Oh, I guess I am. I guess I could shoot. I've got a whip as well, which it basically does this pretty similar damage.
Okay.
So I figured in this close combat I would need to do that. So yeah, I'll do the longbow against Mrs. Grinch.
Dope. You got no problem shooting over a dog in Cindy, so.
Shouldn't be an issue. 23 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so it's 1d8 plus 4. Glad I dug out all 2 of every die today. All right, so 7 damage.
Dope. All right.
These, which are
Rudolph,
my
you're up.
favorite D6.
Strength.
So, yep. Nope.
What'd you get?
Nat 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Setting that
Swum
one aside.
deeper.
You guys are rolling like the gods today.
It's gonna be 6 damage.
Heading to the casino after this.
Mrs. Ginger. She's gonna step.
I don't get
over.
to try again.
Nah, dude.
Stepping over Cindy Lou's corpse.
Yes. To
But I can
to
make
swing at
2
this doggy
actions
here.
per round.
That might be true, but you're stuck. And I think they're only attack actions. by the
No,
way.
2 attacks.
might be written
slash
wrong.
actions per round.
It should be 2 attack actions.
Okay.
I don't know that many people who can get 2 actions.
Rudolph can, man. He's on the cocaine.
All right, I'm swinging candy canes at Max.
Okay.
A 9? No, wait. This is +5, so 14.
So 14 does hit because
Okay.
his.
The second one was a 22.
Wait. There's a 14 you said?
14.
Yeah, I guess that hits because ties go to the attacker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so candy cane attacks are this. The hell did I do? Why did that roll double? Rolling D8P. I don't know what that means. 10 total damage to the pup.
10 total.
10 total.
Oh
These
boy.
guys hit harder than they should. I'll tell you that. It'd also be helpful if you weren't the only one. I need a death save throw from Cindy.
Yep. Yeah, it's 15. That should be a success.
That's a success.
Hooray.
Grinch is back up.
Okay. So we'll bite first against Mrs. Dickhole. I can't think of her actual name.
Ginger. Ginger.
So it is 20 total.
Yep, that is.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 3. Alright, so 6 damage.
Yeah, I made a mistake though. I can't click on her. Okay, there we go. She's bloodied.
Okay. And so now I'm going to shoot another arrow.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not good.
What was that?
So it's 10.
10 damage or 10 attack?
10 attack.
That hits.
Oh my god. Alright, and 7 damage.
Hey, guess what?
Did she crumble?
She crumbles into dust. All right, so you guys are able to get out of your gross, oozy
Acid.
mess. But you'll probably want to use at least a potion
Yeah.
or
I'm
hit die.
eating,
You guys
Mr.
killed the inhabitants of this house, so this is where you can camp out for the night as well. Just as a heads
So
up.
is that a short or a long rest?
You guys can do a long rest here.
Okay.
I'll assume that I've been.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Survive.
revive Cindy.
Yay. And she just wakes up. I don't understand. Why would they do that?
I'm eating.
She's
Mr.
still like
Rudolph.
filling a bowl from the pot. Assuming there was like other like food in there.
It's just like carrots and shit.
Yeah. She put both.
It's a vegetable soup. That should be okay, right?
It's perfect.
God, that would have been delicious.
All right. So you guys are able to camp out here. There's plenty of beds. And then you guys can leave in the morning and continue on your way north.
I'm eating Mr. Gingerbread.
That's fair.
Is there any? So if I search through the house, is there any fun loot?
Yeah. So you guys are gonna find some more candy canes.
Cool.
Your typical currency. And
Numbers
then
of candy canes.
and they have some popcorn garland wraps around the house too that you might be able to use as like rope or something. Let's see.
Tell me there are some dewdrops. Big ones.
What is it?
Some gumdrops.
Gumdrops. Yeah, I mean the house is entirely made of gingerbread as well. So there's plenty of food here and lots of candy. You guys can do with it as you please.
So what you're saying is we could eat Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread Man as is,
I mean,
Are you
because they are gingerbread.
I mean,
Rudolph
I did
already
anyway.
started.
I
are
don't
you
care.
not just dipping them into the hot chocolate that you got?
Is this not right?
I don't care if they're blood and bones, man. I ate that fucker.
Surprisingly, Cindy has no qualms about eating people.
It's
She
not
just assumes
cannibalism.
that's
They're
what
not
they
eating-
do up here, and she's just trying to fit into the culture.
This isn't an issue of cannibalism because hey, not the same species. It's fine.
Right?
it's accurate. It's still not maybe right.
It's not kosher.
Frowned upon in this establishment.
Yeah. All right.
Rudolph don't care.
I ain't care. Seriously, where the hell are all my stats at?
Stats.
Dex and charisma.
Stats.
Oh,
stats.
I assumed the person who made these, because it wasn't me. I'm not that cool, but I assumed the person who made these rolled really bad.
just all over.
Like
How do you get
It's fine.
I don't know how you get a 2. I don't.
Mine
I
aren't
genuinely
bad.
don't understand that one.
I mean,
I-
I have full charisma. I am lovable as shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm guessing that they
And
maybe
then
were like, I'm gonna take
some
this point
12s.
from strength and put it into charisma because that sounds good.
Because that's how I would have done it for Cindy Lou, who
Yeah.
shouldn't be
I
able
mean,
to
it
like.
fits. She's tiny, she's weak, she's nimble, and she's lovable. But just a 2?
But can
All
she,
right.
Never gonna
can she
complain
lift
about
paper?
longer strength checks ever.
Can she lift paper?
I'm not sure how she's holding the cup of hot chocolate at the moment.
How are you standing? All right. Well, we got the candy canes. We've murdered
Full
these
healed.
homesteaders. Let's get out of here.
Totally crunked up on sugar.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So the following morning, you guys head north The snow-
Burn this fucker to the ground.
to Santa's North Pole workshop. So as you guys near Santa's keep, you notice that the normally bright, cheery Christmas tree forest has gotten darker. The trees themselves have gone barren, thorny, and twisted. Gone are the adorable woodland critters, and in their place are screeching swarms of bats. An eerie creeping fog clings to the ground, obscuring your vision.
Something
see a
seems
jovial-
different here.
You see a jovial snowman wearing a vest and a bowler hat. He's singing Silver and Gold and playing a banjo. I don't know. Should I know what silver and gold is?
I think I'm gonna need a more immersive experience, Stefan.
Could
Hold
you
on.
get your banjo out?
That's at the other house, and I don't know how to play it.
Do you have a banjo?
Kirsten does.
Hey,
That's
did not
ridiculous.
know that you had a banjo.
She always wanted to learn how to play the banjo. So
That's one of those things that never occurred to me. Even when I see people who are really good at the banjo play banjo, I never think I should take that up.
I mean, I'd love to play a musical instrument. I'm just like tragically uncoordinated.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I miss playing tenor saxophone in band.
Damn.
Wish I'd stuck with it.
I played trumpet for a little bit.
That's an instrument I'd love to learn how to play. It's got some really interesting
Well, yeah, there's only
modern
3.
music. Yeah, there's only 3 valves.
And if you're good, and depending on the song, you don't even need to use them.
Yeah, because you just use your
Yep.
mouth to do pitches.
Yep.
I always thought that was interesting about brass instruments in general.
But you have to be
Well,
able
you
to
would
do
like a
this
much
for like
less
hours.
interesting version of that. I played the baritone, which sounds like shit.
I think the baritone sounds pretty cool in the right context.
It does. It's what I got stuck with and played for fucking 7 years.
I wasn't in
play
band.
The oboe.
Lame.
Right?
Non-nerd.
Yeah, but then you could have played the bassoon.
Yep.
But yeah, did clarinet, alto, and tenor sax. And I wish Stefan had been in a band, because then he could have come on the band trips, and we would have had a great time.
I probably should have been in band. I couldn't really tell you why I wasn't.
I blame you being one of the cool kids.
What was not
Was I a
awesome
cool
was
kid?
Mark.
That doesn't sound accurate.
The not awesome part.
You're-
Those goddamn
listen.
uniforms in like 100-degree weather.
Stefan, your grade like flipped the cool kid paradigm on its head, though. So
To a
Like-
certain extent. We hit high school though, and it's still split. Like,
that might be true. I just remember like
maybe not
People
freshman
like-
year, but
I just remember Michael being friends with all those like
the
people
jocks.
who were pretty popular, and it was just like,
No.
all you dudes are nerds. What's happening?
Mhm.
The cool kids are weird.
All right, yeah. So, Snowman singing.
Singing snowman banjo player.
Something.
Got it.
He's pretty happy, but
I'm gonna sing
everything's
along
awesome. It's kinda
to
crazy.
inspire Cindy.
all right.
You're
That sounds
inspiring
weirdly
me.
sexual.
For
Cindy's a
2.
child.
Well,
He's a man.
Feel
I'm
funny.
a bard.
She's a reindeer.
Oh
I'm a
God,
singing
it's
singing
so
bard
weird.
reindeer. That she's riding me probably.
I mean, I've got no room to talk. I'm a green something who doesn't wear pants.
I mean, you were
Donald Duck
kind of
in
a
it.
who, right?
What was that, Stone?
You were kind of a who, right?
I don't know.
I think the Grinch was part of Whoville. He just got like twisted and corrupted, or
So watching
Ouch.
the Jim Carrey version of it, which is my favorite version,
The definitive version.
right?
only version.
The Grinch was like destined for another realm. I think it'd be the best analogy in this, and got bumped into Whoville.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, what
Yeah,
host,
so-
Snowman? Quite beautiful singing you've got. I think.
Well, thank you, young, whatever you are.
Green thing with no pants.
And he
Fair,
he
I'm probably
just
not wearing pants.
continues singing and kind of
All right, I'll jump
Steps away a
down
little
from the
bit.
reindeer and toddle up next to him.
You give him
Just
that
like
wide-eyed
full dog
look.
eyes.
That
Full dog
children
eyes.
look.
Just,
So
where's
it's
Santa
like,
Claus?
oh,
We're
where
looking for
Santa Claus? Well,
Santa.
he's just ahead. First castle on the left. Matter of fact, the only castle on the left. Just walks.
Does that imply that there are castles on the right?
No, it's the only
As you
castle.
rephrase, the only castle. You probably can't miss it, but I don't wanna
If you
make
told
any
me it's
assumptions.
the first castle on the left, and then there ended up being a castle on the right, I'd get super confused.
Which is
What
my
the
It's a
left.
castle, just right over there. You see that silhouette of a castle? That's where you're headed. Santa's in there.
that one.
Thank you.
You notice anything different around here recently?
It's a little quieter, but I just sing my banjo and move along, and he just walks away.
All right, crazy person.
How does a snowman
Nope.
just cut that line of thinking off right now?
Walked away. Okay.
All right. So, you guys continue down the road a little bit towards the castle.
Not house, not village.
No. He lives in a castle.
Castle. Good. Where's
When
the
you
guy?
kind of approach the area outside, there is kind of like a village outside the castle, right? And so it's kind of odd because you would think that this close to Christmas it'd just be like real loud and bustling and just everything going on, right? And it's pretty barren. There's a few gnomes that, you know, are kind of the elves for Santa, because the elves in this kind of world are not small. Builder elves. But the ones that you see are kind of just like in a trance-like state. They're just kind of moving along, doing their own thing. They don't even really seem to notice you. You guys move on, kind of ignore it, and as you get closer to the castle entrance, the big doors surrounding the castle, the wall surrounding the castle, the big doors in them, it's a clearing in the fog, and you guys are going. Oh, hold on.
Mode of what is it? Wassel.
No, there's a handful of snowmen that you guys are gonna run into here. And these snowmen are not like the snowmen you guys just saw. They appear to maybe be like made out of granite or something. That they're not moving. They don't really seem like they can be moved. But each of them is kind of wearing a different item that you would think a snowman would typically wear, but none of them look quite finished. One of them's got your corncob pipe. One's got a button for a nose. No, that's not right. One of them's got a carrot for a nose. Buttons for eyes. So whoever wrote this needs to check their snowmen.
They had a little too much eggnog. Cracking at this.
So
one of them's got
in mine too.
One of them's got some like coal down the front of it for buttons and stuff, but like I said, none of them are finished.
All right,
just
Rudolph's
kinda
gonna
have-
have one complete one. So
Rudolph's
one on
gonna
the
okay.
top.
The center one. All right,
Yep.
cool. So when you have completed that,
It just looks
Frosty
weird.
comes to life.
Frosty, long time no see.
This is
Que
this is
pasa?
our Frosty.
Can't possibly Frosty.
I'm gonna assume the Grinch is bigger than I am.
Mm.
Can I hide behind him?
Is that the one from Clay Fighter?
It looks like
I
that.
don't. I've seen this one. I don't remember what it's from. But essentially, he's going to come alive, and the other six. The other six are kind of
Nice.
like appearance-less, like they don't really have anything going on.
I figured I'd be
Um,
right there since I just completed him.
That's fair. Yeah, if the rest of you guys need to move up as well, that's fine. My initiative on this guy is going to be just a flat d20.
21 initiative.
10 initiative for Grinchy Poo.
Cindy?
Let me natural 20 plus 3.
Nice.
Technically.
23. Okay. Got it. All right. So Frosty comes to
Dice,
life.
Immediate crit.
Dude, you don't look like you normally do. What's up?
Frosty comes to life and is crazy, scary monster man, and just starts like reaching out to beat the shit out of Rudolph here.
Wow, that's a lot farther.
Like I said, the rest of them come to life as well, and they are good to go. So Cindy, you are up.
Well, let's see here. I only have 20 movement. That's amazing. So, but that should be good enough. 1,
Little short legs.
4, up to there, and it's this one that's in front of Rudolph, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually I have a different token, I believe.
Yeah, well, after learning a little bit of a lesson with the gingerbread people, she's just gonna cash Witch Bolt at this snowman. I think we're trying to attack him, right? He did something.
Yeah, he's attacking. You're good.
Yeah, we're totally trying to hit him with Witch Bolt. I guess that would be a D20 plus 7. Wow. I rolled a crit on my thing, and then I rolled a 2 on the next one, so that's a whole of a 9 to hit.
That actually hits.
Wow. So 1d12 damage. 6 damage of which type I do not know. Lightning.
Lightning.
Lightning
So like a little
damage.
Cindy Lou Who
And thunder.
just
Tortuga.
like claps her hands and a lightning bolt just
How much damage? 16?
6.
6. We're good.
I did not obliterate the snowman.
Rudolph.
Well,
That'd be a
you
spell
don't look
slot,
like
right?
the
Yeah,
Frosty
Witch
I
Bolt.
know. So that'd be 24 to hit. Oh, that's a
Yep.
crit because I got a 19.
That'll do it.
So that'd be 17 damage.
Jesus.
Oh, don't you add a damage die on
Yeah.
a crit? So
Yeah.
6, 12, 18, 23 damage.
All right. So, to make this encounter incredibly short, he has died, and he melts. And as he's dying, he shouts, "I'll be back on Christmas Day."
No, you won't.
And he-
Maybe you will. Maybe it's something we got to keep an eye out for.
As
And
he
he's gonna,
melts,
like,
the other 6
sprint
melt as
over.
well.
Hooray!
So all that stuff that made him, I'm eating half and burning the rest.
I was gonna say, like, before you were doing that, Cindy was like running over and like stomping on all like the hat and the pipe. She's not really like she's barely imprinting into the ground or anything, but she's putting in effort.
The hat doesn't even collapse. Just
No, the
just-
pipe
you
just
just-
kind of sinks like a half an inch in and then doesn't go any further.
Well, I eat the
And
carrot,
then
I
Rudolph just
burn the
starts eating
coal.
half of it because he's apparently a garbage disposal.
All right.
Are you sure you're a deer or a goat?
there's the joke.
And that was just my first attack.
I didn't
All
even
right.
get to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, neither did the snowman.
Yeah,
All
did
right,
the other
so-
snowmen, were they going to
Yeah,
get
they
to go as
melted.
well?
They melted, dude.
Yeah, they were alive, but they melted as well. All right. So, as Frosty melts, the doors behind him start to swing open,
They melt as well.
Are these the same ice doors we've been fighting?
So, what's going to happen now is you guys are going to be able to walk into the castle, and you're going to enter the throne.
The throne room.
Cool.
You are not Satan sitting on a throne of lies.
I want to see what a Santa throne looks like. I guess it looks just like what it does in a mall.
So the idea here is the enormous doors creak and groan as they swing open to reveal the main hall. A red carpet extends to the throne, bordered by thick candy cane columns and gigantic, heavily decorated Christmas trees. About 5 feet of stairs lead to a pair of thrones, flanked by 2 gnomes in ornate, gleaming red and green plate armor. Seated to the left, is a kindly-looking old woman holding a tray full of chocolate chip cookies. A charmed expression on her face. Sitting atop the left throne is a jolly man in a red suit with a twinkle in his eye. The Mrs. Claus that I'm using here is Vanellope, by the way. But yes.
And the 2 tiny swordsmen?
Yep, they are the gnomes.
They are demons?
Vanellope von Schweet.
Yep.
That's great. Santa looks super fun.
Santa likes them young.
So as you guys enter the room here, Mrs. Claus greets you and she says, "Come in out of the cold." And she kind of rusters over to you guys with her tray of cookies and offers you all cookies.
Rudolph slams the tray.
Trying to eat me.
I guess she's not that close yet. Never mind.
I'll walk up and grab a cookie.
All right.
Who are you?
I'm the Grinch.
Not you.
Oh.
This is Mrs. Claus.
Are you really, though? You don't.
Yeah,
seem
Mrs.
like
Claus. What kind of question is that?
So I'm gonna take the clay cover off my nose and shine my red light at her.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'll
How
use
does she
my
react to
keen
that?
snout to see if I can perceive any different sense in the cookie. See if there's
And the
anything weird with it.
Cookie seems to be clean.
Okay. I just wanted to have an excuse to use one of my perks.
Yep. Discard changes.
Here in a minute, I may have a question about my heart growth ability.
Yep.
So, because it's interesting.
It's a tumor.
Well, specifically, it says once per day, Grinch may make his heart grow 3 sizes and gains the strength of 10 Grinches. +2.
Yeah. So I when I read that, I'm fairly certain the idea is that basically if you want to like move something or like do something silly that you wouldn't normally be able to do that involves strength, we're gonna just make it happen.
Use the candy cane column.
Would you like
as a
to be
weapon.
massive while you do it? I can apparently make. I guess it says objects, but I can apparently make objects 1 size bigger or smaller for a minute.
He would count. I'm fine with that.
Cool. We'll keep that in
Grinch
mind. We need a giant Grinch.
Grinch smash!
Hopefully, I can double up on it. I can just be like, okay, first large size, and then massive. Puff, Stay Puff Marshmallow Man. All of a sudden.
All right, so she's gonna turn and she's gonna go back to Santa's side and sit in her chair, and Santa's gonna look up at you guys and say, "And to what do I owe the visit of these fine magical Christmas creatures?"
You don't seem as you should. How do I see
why not?
if you're
Give us
not an
cookies.
imposter?
Whatever could you mean by that?
Let's
The
do
area
it. You
around
fucking
here looks a
snoop.
little different than the last time I was here. I see you've
What looks different?
redecorated things out in the yard.
I've not left the castle in many months. I've been working hard on always. I don't know what you're talking of.
And that's where I know you're not the real Santa, because Santa doesn't make shit.
He's a
He helps.
supervisor.
He helps.
Cindy
No,
kind
he
of
does
pipes up.
not.
Also, you fixed my Christmas tree like a few days ago, so you definitely left. So, what now?
So
It says,
who
at least
are
it says in
you?
her bio that Santa Claus that fixed my tree is the shit. I assume this was recently, unless it was like last year.
I mean,
I don't remember the Grinch story very well.
so the Grinch steals her tree, but she wakes up during the night to see that happen, and he tells her that he's taking it to be fixed.
Oh. In that case, where's my Christmas tree?
He brings
The
it
Grinch
back.
returns it.
I'm super confused. I'm trying
Been
to
a long
find a
time since I've
loophole
seen
here
that
to
movie as
prove
well.
that Santa is bad with spotty information.
But instead, your own teammate betrayed you.
Exactly. You just stepped up like, actually, that was
Yo,
me.
just a reminder, that was me. Excuse me.
Oh, right.
So-
right.
Santa's gonna be confused. He's gonna ask, What makes you think that I've been replaced? Why would you come here, assuming that I've been replaced? Of course, it's just me. I'm Santa. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, no, that doesn't add up. It's what, 3 days before Christmas now. This place should be in full swing, getting everything packed and ready, checked and double checked, and
The elves are all busy
Nobody's
working.
here. No,
They're in that toy shop out back.
yeah, no.
Summon them.
If they are in there, they're not making noise, which makes me worried.
Is there a way for us to get in contact with Varis 2 and go, hey,
Alt Varys.
how do we...
So the idea here is that you guys are also still your characters,
Yeah.
just in these bodies. So you could ask Varys.
No, I mean, yeah, I can
Oh,
contact
I have
people
been
on other
completely acting
planes.
like Cindy based on her profile.
Yeah,
No, you're good.
I
You-
was.
you
We'll
got
just
both.
say
You've got both.
it hit Longo a little harder, and he's not feeling like himself.
He was... being shorter than normal is just throwing him off his game.
Right? He hasn't been that short since he was like 4. Granted, he doesn't get a whole lot taller, but
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, Varis 2 isn't with us currently, right?
he's
Correct.
the one who said we needed to help him.
So I was going to ask him if some way, like, hey, how do we figure out that
So if anybody would be able to contact Varys too,
it would be
me.
Rudolph?
it would be Rudolph.
Who's just been telling this guy, "No, you're wrong. You're not Santa."
The zoo creeper.
So, actually, that's something I can do. It's called sending, and it allows me to talk to. It allows me to send a message, I think, and then since you send a short message, 25 words or less, to a creature with which you are familiar. I'd be familiar with myself. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender. If it knows you, you can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence of at least 1 to understand your meaning of your message. You can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence.
So
It's like they
how,
plan for you to use it.
how do you do this? Like what
just,
is the actual mechanic?
I use a short piece of copper wire. It's a spell, duration 1 round.
Do you speak into it?
Doesn't specify.
Mic test, too?
Spell goes off. That's 1 spell slot.
Shit.
I mean, so basing on how most my spells work, my guess would be I'd be like, either holding the wire and speaking into it, or
Yeah.
tapping it.
I would assume speaking into it makes sense. Okay, so tell me your
About that
message.
you kind of bend it into a circle and twist it in an odd way, and then speak into the circle.
Oh, I missed an important part here. Where the hell is it? Here, they're in between Santa and Mrs. Claus. There is a bowl of water in which there is a bird swimming furiously.
Like trying to stay afloat or just spinning in place? Or...
It's a bird that can swim. Let's say like a small duck. And yeah, just swimming around in circles, just like crazy. Like not like.
Can I see into this dish or whatever? What's ever supporting it?
It's a glass bowl.
Like, is it like less than 2 feet off the ground?
It's higher than that. But like it's like a glass, like clear glass bowl. So
I can still
through
see into it. I was just trying to get it closer and like.
So does the water look like weird?
No,
or
it just
the duck?
looks normal.
So it looks like the duck's like struggling to.
Why is
swim.
your duck freaking out?
He's just new. This is a new bowl for him. I think he's just having fun.
That's new duck.
Are you having fun,
Okay,
duck?
what's with the duck?
Nothing's up with the duck. What's your
I would
message?
like
Why?
to play with the
Duck.
duck, but since I can't reach the duck, I'm going to use my water magic to literally just lift the entire like bowl of water in the same shape out of the bowl and like float it over to me.
Okay.
Cindy
So-
Lou, the water
Because
bender.
apparently I have can manipulate water. That's
Okay.
all it
So
says.
that's very awkward, but okay. As that happens, Mrs. Claus is very worried and grabs the bowl and brings it over close to you. And she's like, "Oh, honey, please be careful."
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good. Oh, never mind. I just wanted to see the duck. I guess I'll put it back in the bowl. Didn't know something was gonna happen. I don't know
Alright,
where to
so-
go from here.
So are you
Yeah.
sending a message to Varis?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing this as a distraction
Ask him.
and not just randomly doing it because
Okay.
Cindy Lee wanted to play with the duckling.
What did you summon, and how do we reveal him?
Okay. Are you addressing him in any way, or is that the
He,
entire message?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
I think the
Okay.
spell said basically whoever the target is will know it came from him immediately and be
Right,
able to
okay,
respond.
sure. So, Varus 2 is going to reply with. He's gonna reply and tell you to reveal who Santa really is. You must do something that would put you on the naughty list.
Gonna have to kill the duck.
No, not the duck. I don't feel comfortable with this at all. Are there any elves we could strangle instead? Cindy Lou who would rather not kill the duck but would be fine killing one of Santa's helpers.
Man,
Let's go
that's
punch
hard.
Mrs. Claus.
You're gonna punch Mrs. Claus?
Yeah, it's just Decker. See what
All right.
happens.
Is the Grinch doing that?
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm sure as hell not. I'd whiff
Because
anyway.
Rudolph and Varis can't.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. So, cool. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm punching. What's damage for that?
Just do strength, basically.
Okay,
But
so
do-
I think
do-
there's
do
actually like
we-
an unarmed is like
1d6
1d4.
plus strength.
Yeah, I was gonna say do a D4 plus your strength.
D4 plus -1.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so
Make sure
it's
to
a
roll
3.
1d4 twice. Because you rolled a
I
nat.
mean,
Oh,
we can use
that's true.
dexterity.
So hold on a second. So 6
happened?
total.
Cool. So your punch is going
Totally
to
connects.
knock Mrs. Claus unconscious.
Jesus, man.
And she was holding the bowl.
I will be trying to
But
save
the
it
duck.
with the same water manipulation, just holding it
Dope.
again.
Okay. So the bowl itself drops and not shatters, it bounces and then rolls. Draw shape, hold Alt for circle. Can I not do that and
You really thought
do
the glass bowl would break?
this instead? Nope. Alt. It's a very thick bowl.
How's the duck
It's
handling
Pyrex.
no borders on his pool?
I'm just gonna roll over here. He's like swimming to the edges and like getting ready to fall. And I assume Cindy manipulates the water to save him each time.
Sure. She's just like constantly keeping him considered in his own little pond.
Right. And so when you do this, Santa Claus stands up and is, "What? Why?" And
I don't
Then-
really know.
reveals himself to actually be
Krampus!
yes.
That's awesome.
Let me get back up with token layer here.
Everybody's missing.
Knocked Mrs. Claus prone. So
See,
is
I'm
this the
not
part-
gonna give. I'm not posting any context to any of these.
I knew
Like, I want
foulness was a
Scott
front.
And his brother to come back later and just be like, "What the shit?"
All right. And yeah, so that's going to do this.
Okay, hey, I got a 14.
Let's see here. Whoop. Hey, not
12.
bad, not bad. 17. So I can roll high on my initiatives, and then I can totally whiff on my attacks.
I'd
So look right for
rather
everybody.
roll.
What, okay?
lower.
Yes.
What I hear?
The initiative doesn't look right.
I'm good. Krampus seems a little low.
Yeah, he's not rolled yet.
It's a surprise.
Krampus goes every.
Oh man, I should have used my heart growth before I punched Mrs. Claus.
Oh man. All right, so Krampus is up first here.
Spell slot.
So, I actually haven't looked at this. Give me a second.
By the way, I love that Krampus.
Right?
It's like an
I
adorable
found that and I was
bear.
like, yep, have to use that.
I will find somewhere for it.
Actually, it looks like something one of my friends might have drawn.
It's actually a roll 20 asset that I
Can you tell
Borrowed.
who made it?
don't remember
Is
what
that
the actual
artist?
icon was called,
Ah.
but let me look.
Because it looks like something Six Alona drew.
You can tie me something.
Nope, not something I recognize.
All right. So he's gonna be up first here.
But you Kame.
You caught me. Maybe. What else do I have? I hope he doesn't hit me. I'm holding the duck.
How do I use that spell? That sounds so dope.
Oh. So this is from that person's Twitter page. Why is screenshot not working?
This is an actual 5th edition spell? What the fuck? Or maybe this is fan made. But it's there, so we're using it. Alright, so I know how it works, and then I'm going to cast it. So Krampus is going to cast Snillock Snowball Storm.
Basically just Blizzard.
On Rudolph. It's a 5-foot radius sphere.
Gonna cast it on Rudolph, not me.
On Rudolph. Because he's right there in front of him, right? So he wants to like deal with him and make his way back. But he's going to make a dex save.
Okay.
Five.
Okay, it's on my charisma. Well, I would assume you failed, but let me find my 8 plus 3 plus what's proficiency? 2? Does it tell me what is? It's 15. Okay. Yeah. So you fail. So you need to take an amount of damage equal to 10. Let me verify how real quick. Okay, we are good. So Cindy, you are up.
Cindy
No. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. I don't want to just keep casting Witch Bolt. But
might be the easiest way.
I'm gonna go back to full dog eyes, full puppy eyes, like Santa, but why? And cast Charm Person.
I'm first going to remind you that you are currently dealing with a water bubble floating in front of you.
Oh yeah, that concentration is gone. It's a duck. He can be fine.
Okay. You let him down easily. That's fair.
Yeah. Like I'll remake this when we're less busy. I'll get the water back, and then I'm gonna cast Charm Person on Krampus, which is a DC Wisdom save against 15. DC 15.
That might suck.
Save.
D20.
Jesus.
That's from the same artist as Krampus.
Check this out. It doesn't work. I'll go ahead and let you know that specifically he is immune.
What is he immune to?
Ideas, guys. Charm.
Oh no.
I can't make him fall in love with me.
But you want to
mobilize? That was an action, so I guess I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna nope over here.
Okay. Grinch.
Okay. I will send Max ahead. I think I've got enough for that.
Yeah. Don't even bother measuring it. Just do it.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
Okay. So send Max up.
Oh, I forgot about my gnomes.
Have them run in the next turn.
Yep.
That's a bummer. Okay, so Max is going to try to bite. 11?
I don't think so. No.
No? Okay. Then I'm going to shoot him with my longbow.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's 13.
No. Would you like to move?
I'll back up a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So Rudolph.
That was an opportunity attack.
Oh no, I'm way back there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Max.
No, Max can stay there.
Rudolph, you are good to go. That snowball swarm has faded.
Yoink. And now I punch. Or attack with the greatsword, same thing.
Yeah.
16.
That I believe does hit. Yes.
Awesome. 12, 17 damage.
Okay.
And we do it again. 22.
Yeah. Also, Rudolph is broken.
How so?
I've decided.
It hits too hard.
He hits really fucking hard.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at his character.
Fair.
Hold on.
The gingerbread men hit hard.
14
too.
damage.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. That is fair. Okay. Krampus' turn, and the gnomes are going to come to his aid during his turn as well.
But he's not Santa!
Okay, so
Can't make two attack.
actually, real quick, before his turn, right after you attack him, he's going to take one of his legendary actions that are all reactions, or at least are meant to be used at the end of another character's turn. He is going to use his birch switch on Rudolph, and make a melee attack with it, rolling a 14.
High goes the runner.
Okay, I will hit you for 9 damage. Additionally, anybody struck by the birch switch must make a DC 15 Constitution save.
Hold on. You said
God.
minus, 9.
You rolled a 9?
No, you said
Okay.
taking 9.
Taking 9, yes, and then make a Constitution save.
Plus 5, I got a chance.
Okay, so
11.
okay. So creatures who fail to save, that you're specifically going to writhe in pain. You may only take a bonus action on your next turn, so you can't attack. That's
So I'm guessing 11 is not good enough.
no, I needed a 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Krampus' turn. He's going to swing at Max with his lump of coal. No, lump of coal is range, so he's going to throw it at the Grinch, who knocked Mrs. Claus out. Where's my lump of coal?
Don't forget, we punched Mrs. Claus.
I got a 14 to the Grinch.
Oh, 14 against Grinch?
Yes.
Good God.
Not like damage, but his attack roll.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
Okay.
So I have a 17 armor class.
So he's going to miss with that, and then he is going to gore at Max. What is gore? I guess claws, probably. Against Max, I'm getting a 12. So I'm guessing that probably does not hit. Matt, Jason.
Yo.
Max is AC.
12. Sorry. 14, so nope.
Okay, cool. So he's done. The gnomes are gonna make their way up now, though. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, gnomes.
Oh, they're so small.
They're so small. And they're gonna come up here. And stat blocks for them. Oh, there were actual fucking maps at the end of this PDF? I am the worst.
Did you just make these maps?
Yep.
Dude, you did a good job.
I really like the throne room.
Yeah, the throne room's good. I liked the Candy King, the gingerbread people house. That was good.
Oh man, that's funny. I honestly don't know that my map was my throne room map is worse than this though. Like this one's okay. It's not what I was expecting this room to look like.
Yeah, I like ours better.
This looks like something out of Tibia. I've vacuumed for hours.
Especially the
Yeah.
giant statues along the side that I just
Yeah.
noticed. Now that I'm like picking your map apart.
Like, because if you asked me, hey, what does Santa's throne room look like? It's not like this at all. Because Santa is a humble person. His throne room should probably
Well,
just
the
be like
answer
a
is I
chair.
don't think Santa would have a throne room.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He's got like a chair at a desk.
Exactly. He has a desk piled high with the naughty list, and it's just
Yeah.
pretty much cramped
he's-
there the whole time.
He's just kind of constantly like, yeah, I don't build any toys because I'm constantly reading this garbage. But the idea of Santa having like a big throne
Just-
room that he could like slouch down in is great. Love the idea of it.
All right, so Rudolph is get swung at for 5. That'll obviously miss. Max is gonna get crit though. So what does a crit with a short sword do? 2d6 plus 1.
Oh, don't kill Max. Don't kill Max.
8 damage.
Max isn't dead. All right.
Max isn't dead. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that'll be the end of that. Cindy, you are up.
I am a sorcerer who has no AoE.
It was 8
So-
damage, you said?
So yeah, 8 damage. Keep in mind that you have your Christmas tree wand, and then you also have your wild magic, so you can't really control your powers.
I
So
saw that.
Oh,
My
wow.
understanding of wild magic is weird. So, what would you want to do with that? It's not really an
So-
ability.
what I'm going to do, because I think it'll be funny, is go ahead and pick a target for your next spell, and go from there.
Yeah. All right. Let's just see what happens. We'll do witch bolt at good old Krampus.
Okay.
Shouting, "You're not the real Santa!" With 16 to hit.
Okay, cool. Let me grab what I'm grabbing here.
Let me grab what I'm grabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good damage. Right, magic sucks. You don't get any modifier damage. It's just whatever's the dice.
Yep.
I mean, that's great, but at level 3, I'm rolling 1 dice.
But I do
What
like
did you
the-
cast?
Witch bolt, lightning damage.
Lightning damage. Perfect.
Like, I know how we do wild magic in my other group, but I don't know if you want to do it the same
How does
way.
that
So
work? Tell me how that works.
Their way is anytime you cast a spell, you also roll an additional 1d20, and if it hits a 1, you go to the chaos magic table and roll for that. I did not get a 1, but it's pretty damn close.
We don't have time for that. That just seems silly. Because that'll never proc in this one shot.
You want to just do it anyway?
That's what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do is find a like spell. Well, at least like same
Like
element
house?
spell here. But I'm just looking through a large list of spells, which doesn't actually have what I want to have. I essentially
looking
want
for the
something with a.
effect?
Well, no. Yeah. If you want, go ahead and grab something off that list. Do that.
Well, I don't really grab it, I roll it, but okay.
Roll it. Do it.
That is a 25. That would be An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have an advantage on wisdom checks that rely on sight.
That's so fucking weird.
That's unfortunate.
So
All
Cindy
right,
has a third eye.
For the rest of this encounter, every time she casts a spell, just do that.
Just roll 100. All right.
Yeah.
I can do this. It'll be fun.
All right.
There's a chance I just cast fireball on myself, by the way.
So how much damage did you do to Krampus here?
9, by the way. Yeah.
All right. -9, and then Grinch.
I still have some movement, so I'm gonna move up to this, like behind this tree, kind of.
Perfect.
Okay. So I will first attack with Max against Krampus.
Okay.
So he rolls 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and that's a 1d6 plus 3, I believe. Yeah. So 7 damage.
Okay.
All right, and is it 2 gnomes that we've got, or just 1?
2. There's a green one and a red one.
Okay.
Is one of them Varis?
I will shoot at the green one.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 1d8. So 6 damage.
Okay. Green one. 3. Okay. Sweet. Do you need to move? You good?
I'm good.
All right, Rudolph, you are up.
Gotta be wailing on Krampus.
Wish I had some sort of heal pet.
10?
But
Oh damn! I really should have like protected you. all
10
for
does
a
not
round or
hit
something.
Krampus.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Maybe.
20. Not natural.
20 hits. 20 hits.
All right.
My duck.
who put the duck in there?
That was me.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to be able to do anything this round, except for a bonus.
That's true. You just have a bonus action.
So I'm going to sing to Max.
Okay.
And he gets a +1 to his next attack.
+1?
1.
I thought it was something better.
How'd you sing it?
That's a 1d6. To Max. Standing next
To
to me.
Max.
Oh, did you roll?
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I rolled really shitty.
Jason, keep in mind that if you scroll down to your second page, you do have some spells.
Do I?
I saw his face when he was just like, "Wait, what?"
Oh, Hunter's Mark. Oh, yeah. I didn't even realize that.
You have cure wounds.
I do have a Cure Wounds spell.
Max may need it.
All right. So Krampus' turn.
That
Let's
would
see
hit him.
here.
Dude, I can cast Hunter's Mark, which gives me 1d6 plus 1d6 damage on somebody. That's gonna get real. Yeah, that's gonna get real abusive real quick.
Okay, so Goer and Lump of Coal both coming at Rudolph this time. So 20 gives me, what are my pluses? +6. Let's scroll down to my rolls here. 13 and a 16.
13 no, 16 yes.
Okay, so the Lump of Coal is going to hit.
Okay.
So
And
1d10.
I forgot. Why did I get it?
That's going to do 5 damage because I rolled a 1.
Good, because I may need that healing. I'm down to 10.
So this gnome is pissed and going to run away towards Grinch down here. So Max takes an opportunity attack on that guy.
Dope. It is 12, 13. 13, excuse me.
I think that is.
Okay.
No, it does not.
Dang.
You lose. What's my speed? 20 feet. I'm only going to make it to about here. And then I'm going to short bow at the Grinch.
You don't have to. That's fine.
Which is going to be
You don't have to if you don't
a
want.
13.
No good.
All right. And then Krampus has kind of told the gnomes like he's got control of Rudolph and Max, so this one's gonna turn and try to get an eye on Cindy and use his short bow. But I'm gonna roll that with disadvantage because Cindy's kind of hiding. So 2d20. My worst is actually pretty okay. An 18. Short bow damage is 4 damage to Cindy.
No.
All right, and I'm done. So Cindy, you're up.
Let me get that in here real quick. And I don't like what's happening, so I'm going to cast Careful Magic. You will see Cindy try to like concentrate really hard and give a little nod on her forehead while she's like staring with her third eye. And then she'll cast Careful Magic on everybody of our party, which should protect up to 5 teammates from damage for 1 round. No damage. But it eats up all of my action.
Okay.
And
I like that.
And then as my additional like whatever I can do left, I'm gonna like wave the duck over, like get down to there, go over here, duck.
Beautiful.
Run, duck, run!
Waddle your ass.
Grinch, you're up.
No, away!
All right.
Give us some respite. No damage taken this round.
So I'm guessing Hunter's Mark requires a full action to cast.
No, let's call it a bonus. Just call it done.
Boom.
You're the best.
The DM is very much on our side tonight.
So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Krampus.
I heard that.
Delio?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
really
So I guess
quiet.
the question I have is with Hunter's Mark, does that give me bonus damage for both myself and for Max?
Yeah, I think it's just like a straight
That's
up,
broken.
this guy takes more damage.
So Krampus, I'm gonna try to bite him.
Okay.
It's a long distance bite.
So 12. Nice. Max is right next to him.
12
Right.
attack to Krampus.
Yeah.
No.
No good? All right, now I'll shoot an arrow at him.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Oh shit! Double damage die, which includes your Hunter's Mark being doubled, huh?
Well, actually,
It sure does,
Yeah.
DM.
yeah, it's a dice roll.
Well, if it's,
Came out of your mouth.
so I did my nat wrong then. So I only added 1.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that's a D8. So 2d6, 2d8.
It does say you,
All right.
but I don't care.
I like
don't
Max.
think Stephanie does either.
No.
So 20 damage.
Dope.
Damn.
He's bloodied.
He's a beefy boy.
He is going to use his thing here though. Hold up.
His penis.
Phrasing.
Dope. All right, so I'm using Solstice Stalker, which allows me to teleport up to 20 feet away and gain the benefit of invisibility until the beginning of his next turn.
Is that prompt opportunity attack?
Nope, because he
Just-
teleports.
I figured.
So he's going to move back over here. And he's going to be invisible. So you guys can't see him. He just disappeared, basically. But you guys do still have the guards alive. So, Rudolph, your turn. Does Rudolph not have second wind?
No.
I guess he's not high enough level yet.
Technically, we're only like level 3.
Yeah, I think he
Well, I
maybe
guess
gets it at
Sorka.
3, but he's 1 level in Bard, 2 level.
I could-
No, I do have second wind. Can heal self.
No,
for
you do.
10 plus 3 bonus action.
He has second wind and the second attacks.
Yep.
Multi-classing.
It's broken.
So broken.
So part of the problem is that he has a great sword that can do 2d6,
And I think that's probably a big part of the problem.
whereas if it was just antlers, it's 1d10.
It's still a lot,
Yeah,
potentially.
but
It's
not
potential
as
damage
much.
versus.
Anyway,
So
Rudolph, what-
21 to
Not
attack.
that it matters.
it says your second one is a short rest and bullshit.
Right, that's
It's
why
a
I haven't
bonus
used it.
action.
Yeah.
So feel free to use your 1d10 plus 3 to heal yourself.
I will, but right now I'm attacking him.
The gnome next to you.
Yep.
What did you roll?
21.
Yeah, it hits.
5. 10 damage.
He's dead.
Sweet. I'm going to heal myself. What was it, 1d10? Oh no, that's 10. Sweet. So 13.
Did you roll the 0 and get sad?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I can't roll a 0.
All right. Krampus' turn, so he's going to reveal himself.
Wait, I can still move.
Yeah, you can do your movement if you want. That's fine.
Where'd my D20 go?
Now can I swing again? Or is it 2 attacks back to back?
No, yeah, that's fine. Go for it. Did you heal?
Yep. Oh, it didn't take though. For some reason it doesn't take. 15 to attack.
Yep.
8 plus 5. 13.
He's also dead.
Sweet.
Making progress.
All right. So now Krampus' turn. He'll reveal himself here. And he's going to come down here to attack the Grinch, who's been beaten up.
That makes sense. Edwin draws inspiration from his homebody to become willing to withstand all the physical punishment.
Hey, better to you than Cindy.
This is true.
I kind of want you at the end of your turn to pick up a Krampus and throw him past me so I get an opportunity to attack him, and then he's closer to max.
You want me to do heart growth?
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
see if I
actually-
can toss him.
He's going to move here, actually. And he's going to use Ice Knife against you.
Ice knife.
Ice Knife. So I'm going to roll a d20 real quick.
You can roll a
Um,
12. You bastard. You roll a 12.
And I rolled a 16.
Still doesn't hit.
16 doesn't hit?
Nope. AC
All right.
17.
So you succeed in not being hit, but hit or miss, the knife explodes. So now you
Okay.
need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That should be easy to do. So I just do roll a d20 plus my dexterity bonus. Is that the idea?
Essentially, yes.
Aight.
Yeah, it's just a deck save.
Unlike Edwin, I have dexterity on this character.
How's it feel?
pretty good. 14.
I'm sorry, it's a 15 to pass. So you take 2d6 damage, which is 2d6 plus nothing. You take 10 cold damage.
Oof.
And Krampus is done. So moving on to Cindy. Oh, actually, I lied. You don't take any damage because Cindy protected you.
Yeah.
Even better. Cindy, you're the best.
Right now.
Longo's always got my back.
Boom. We're gonna go ahead and cast Enlarge on the Grinch and make him a big Grinch.
Okay.
For no other reason than time for your heart to grow 3 sizes bigger.
So as you do that, do your wild magic as well.
Yep. That is 78, which is you cast Polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you turn into a sheep for the spell's duration. Polymorph real quick. But my own DC is 15, so this should be great. I want to see what it does real quick. Polymorph, D&D. Into a new form. Blah, 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 blah. Wisdom saving throw, so...
What's the duration?
I'm still reading. There's a lot of paragraphs here, actually.
Turns out turning people into stuff is kind of...
Concentration up to an hour. If I fail this, I'm a sheep for an hour, guys.
Damn.
I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. That's
Oh
a 17
man,
plus
because I
stuff.
have this sheep already for you.
Oh, look at that. I dropped my dice on the floor. I have a 4. I failed.
Womp,
Okay.
womp, womp.
Okay, so Cindy's not a sheep. Grinch, you're up.
All right.
I
So
think I just tried to turn into a sheep.
do you want to fudge the numbers again, or do I have to actually make Max run?
No, it's fine.
Actually, he can make it.
No,
Doesn't
he
even
does
matter.
a Naruto shinobi pose and then just appears behind Krampus.
Max has got 40 speed. He could make it.
Damn.
Okay.
doggy.
Max is gonna bite. So that's a 16.
That'll hit.
All right, that's 1d6 plus 3. So 6.
Oh, 6 damage.
Okay. Oh wait, he still has the hunter's mark on him.
He does. So what? Extra
So-
D8.
So one more d6. So an additional 4 damage.
Dope.
Okay.
Tough one.
Okay, so the spell failed, right? You didn't actually make me double the size.
No,
he
spell
did.
succeeded.
The
That
spell
just
went off.
happens.
You're huge.
The wild magic happens because I can barely control my magic as is, so an additional effect tends to happen.
Okay, so the real question is does that have any actual physical changes to me? Do I get stronger because I do my stats double up or anything like that?
Double your strength modifier. Fine with
Boom.
that. So you have a -1. Is that
Yeah.
what it is? So
Yeah.
let's make it a 1.
Let's make it a 1. So now if I use the heart growth,
Then it's like plus 12, right? Is essentially the idea.
is that the idea?
Because you grow, you have the strength
Strength
of
of
10 plus 2,
10. Yeah.
so 12. Plus
So
12
give
to
me a
your
plus
strength
12 modifier.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the whip doesn't use my strength as my modifier, or does it?
Does it? Let's find out.
I don't know.
Is it a melee weapon?
It's a plus 6, so no, it
Or
won't.
actually, is it a finesse weapon? No,
Yeah,
there's
would
one of them.
definitely be finesse.
How's it getting a plus 6 on its damage mod?
Finesse and reach.
Because it's going faster than speed of sound.
I wonder if it just gets an automatic plus 4, and then it gets or plus 2, and then gets the dexterity bonus, maybe?
Yeah, that must be what it is. Just comes with a plus 2. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or maybe it's like based off my acrobatics or something.
That'd be goofy.
Yeah, it would
No,
be.
I would say it doesn't use strength, but but I would say that if you want to use your strength to do something silly, it'll probably happen.
I was thinking about maybe running up and punching him.
Okay.
All right, so we'll do the heart growth. Yeah, so we'll do heart growth, which gives me a plus 12 to my strength.
Yep.
So I'll run up to the Krampus.
Okay.
Excuse me. And I rolled a 3. So what would the attack bonus be? Because I'm trying to punch. Would that be based?
It's going to be plus 12 plus proficiency, so plus 14. So you rolled a 17.
Sure.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Dope. So we rolled up, I guess, a D4 last time.
Let's make it a D10.
And
because you're huge.
And with the hunter's mark, do I roll 2? Or I guess just the extra D6?
You will roll the extra as well, yes.
And then I get the plus 12 bonus damage?
Yep.
How much do you hate this?
No, I love this. This is hilarious.
Okay.
Quack.
So 21 damage.
Yep. Okay. Minus 21.
And the
Dope.
Krampus explodes.
No, he's still alive. Just
Oh my
barely.
gosh.
He's like limping, and like you knocked him back into this pole. All right. So Rudolph.
Charge! Oh, there it is.
Let's see if I could find a picture of Buff
21
Grinch.
to hit.
Careful
21
there.
will hit.
We'll start getting into rule 39 real quick.
11 damage.
Yep, I found it. I found the one.
I actually tried to look up Cindy pictures, and most of them are just memes of how the girl who played Cindy Lou is now like this emo goth chick.
That sounds great. I want to see her now.
So how much damage? Sorry.
11.
Yeah. Okay. So with
And then
that,
15 to hit the next round.
with that Krampus dies, and a couple of things happen. Oh man, thank you. All right, so a couple of things happen as Krampus dies here. He explodes, and another explosion happens at the same time, which is the duck blowing up, but returning
To the real
As-
Santa.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
No, the duck was the real Santa, but it's still.
Thank you, Mr. Renyard.
Mm-hmm.
I would not have imagined that.
Me neither.
I just realized that picture I put doesn't actually make sense because it says specifically that the Grinch does not wear pants.
He does not wear pants.
He feels the need when he's going shirtless. He feels like he has to have some attempt at clothing.
So the
Which is
duck
funny 'cause-
explodes into who is naked.
I like that he still has a hat though.
And so he says, "Thank you for saving the realms, children. That really could have sucked." Ho 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 ho. And then he realizes, "Oh shit, what happened to Mrs. Claus?"
Somebody had to be naughty.
Bad.
Krampus.
Bad.
Krampus was just out of control.
Would I lie to you, Santa? I don't want to be on the naughty list.
I may be
I
chaotic
should not be
neutral,
that close to him.
but I would never lie to Santa.
Cindy Lou Who, give him the eyes.
Well, I've got 3
Okay.
of them. It doesn't work as well right now. Or maybe it's better. I don't know.
All right, so
That only lasts for a minute. It should be going away soon.
You're 30% more cute because it's got an extra dewy eye to look into.
Yeah.
all right, so Varis 2.0 is randomly appear in the room, and he's going to bring all of you in and tell you, thank you for saving us. That really helped, and now I'll send you back to where you came from, and you guys saved Christmas.
In this realm.
Is it weird that there's a part of me that thinks that Varis 2 would show up and be like, you didn't have to kill Krampus.
Oh, he totally would. You're right.
He's a pretty chill dude when he's not like all freaking out about taking over.
But he does walk over to Krampus's body and put it in his bag of holding.
Yeah. No, I thought both him and Kurt Barris would be kind of like fight over it.
Or at least the head. Maybe a hoof.
Maybe a hoof.
So I just add to inventory Krampus. Add 1 Krampus. Yes, it was the 1,000 gold chest that got put into my sack. I don't know if it still had all the stuff in it. My guess would be yes.
Probably.
You guys did miss Mrs. Claus striking you with a cookie tray or throwing cookies at you.
All right.
Because you knocked her out immediately.
How's the duck?
You're welcome, gang.
The duck is Santa.
I missed that key bit of information, but now it makes
Yeah.
sense.
The deck
Which
exploded.
originally I told you guys do something to put you on the naughty list, and Krampus will come out.
And our
And you
first
guys
thought
wanted to kill the
was kill
fucking
the
duck, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Then a headless Santa.
I twist the duck's neck.
That absolutely sounds like something our group would do.
Yeah.
I mean, wants us to do something naughty, we should kill the duck.
If I
Roll for
wasn't
all to see what happens.
Rudolph,
Literally,
and
every
I
person's
was
thought train was the
Varis.
exact same. What's the worst thing in this room I can do? Kill the duck. All right, we have to kill the duck.
Gotta
I
kill the
would
duck.
make him.
Go big or go home.
That's naughty as hell. I'm the Grinch, I would know.
We don't know if there's like positive karma credit here. You got to do a lot of bad to get on the list in one go. We killed the dog. We're like, wow, we didn't think that would do it. It's like, no, you killed Santa. Oh.
We did basically the worst thing there is. We deprived millions of children of happiness. Yeah, that was a bad thing. That's a naughty thing.
But yeah, I took my kid to school yesterday morning, and on my way home, I was like, we're supposed to be playing tomorrow night. We haven't played in a few weeks, but screw it, I'm gonna do a Christmas one shot. That'll be fun.
And it was fun. Thank you.
It was great.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
It was brisk. The fights were entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Was
When you
next to
guys one shot the fucking snowman encounter, I was like, we're gonna be done like with an hour and a half left. Oh well.
But this
Be
Were
fair,
the other
this
snowmen supposed to like
Shit,
wake up or something?
They all woke up and they were all gonna fight you. I don't even know if they had cool things to do, but it was gonna be fun. But Rudolph is fucking broken in comparison to everybody else. So
I mean, I think
until
Very
you
much
hunter
so.
Mark and grow through the Grinch.
yeah,
I think the
Plus-
main problem with that was they didn't multi-class correctly, and they leveled him as a bard and a warrior to level 3.
I would agree.
When
Yeah,
it should have been a 1 and 2
Well-
or 2 and 1.
and the 2d6 greatsword plus 5 to attack bonus and plus 5 to damage.
Well, because that wouldn't be that bad if you didn't have secondary attack,
right.
which
That's
I
true.
don't think you're supposed to have until 3 or
Well,
4.
that's what I'm saying. Get rid of the great sword, and then I have an antlers, which is more theme appropriate.
Ultimately, meh.
But
We got to see
so
buff
Crusaders,
Rudolph
I was
splitting
using
people in
it.
half.
But yeah, good times.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
And then next week we should be able to get back to our regularly scheduled D&D session.
We're just gonna like wake up next time, and Malvis and George are gonna be like, "You
No
guys
time has
passed out for a
passed for
long
them."
time. Are you okay?"
Either that or no time passed for them.
Is Cody's secondary?
You cut out.
Yeah.
You cut out.
Is Cody's secondary group next Tuesday?
That sounds accurate, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I want to do about that either. Like, I don't want to permanently move to Thursdays because then there's no fallback. But
Fair.
Fall back to Tuesday.
We moved off of Wednesdays primarily because why?
Magic.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, because Scott and I have league Wednesday nights.
And I don't think I can do Mondays if we try to move up. I think I have other stuff on Mondays coming up.
Okay. I was gonna say I probably could, but Wednesday's the only like night that I have like blocked out right now, and then D&D whenever. But I know Fridays just doesn't work because other shit happens on weekends.
It's always on Fridays.
Yeah.
Plus, my other group is moving to Saturdays now, so that's gonna be interesting.
You guys were on Sunday, right?
Yeah. We kind of broke off since like mid-November. And we're just now starting about when to get back together and like, well, we should change it to new days.
Saturday's a terrible day for it, though.
It kind of is because now I don't really have the opportunity to leave town and come back in
Exactly.
time for it on Sunday afternoon. But the
You guys play in
GM
person?
and do what?
You guys play in person?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Problem was the DM and her husband are like doing some new thing on Sundays and they couldn't do it anymore. It's like, well, if we want to keep going, we have to do Saturdays. We'll see how this goes. It might not be too bad during the winter, but I think once we can start getting into spring, especially football season, it's going to be like, about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just tough to do, like, to organize, like, hey, let's do regular stuff on Saturdays. You know, that one day off where
That
it's
day that everybody wants to do something.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, Steven has been trying to do, like, he does drafts and random things for Magic at his house randomly. And any day that there's a day, like, that's like a holiday, he's like, hey, I'm going to do this thing that day. And it's like, cool. I'm off with my family that day. That's not going to work.
It's like, I'm sorry, that's not how this game goes. You don't have kids. You don't understand.
Yeah. But
We have family
like-
responsibility.
My vacation days are not my.
yeah, it's like if you want to do this on a random weekend, totally down. Holiday is probably not going to work because yeah, he did one a while back on some random Monday we all had off or something, and I was like, yeah, I can't go. And then
See,
it was
like,
New Year's Day.
Imagine if he did it this upcoming Monday. That'd be
See,
great.
he wants to do it Tuesday,
See, that's a pain.
right?
And that's-
I'm sure that would work for you since you've had a week off.
I mean, I almost could, but she's working and he has school.
That's true.
So
This will be her only day off time
right,
frame.
so it just doesn't work out that way. But that's fine. I play almost every Wednesday night. I didn't play last night. I could have, but that sounded terrible. But yeah. All right, dudes. I'm gonna run and probably play some Diablo.
Fair.
Enjoy
So I'll
that.
catch you guys
Gentlemen,
later.
Yep,
if I don't
See
talk
ya.
to you, have a happy new year.
Yep.
Yeah.
for sure. You too.
Bye.
My stream.